house party.
Aaron and Vince invite you all to come along. We'll talk about the crazy world of Dragon Ball.
We're talking about the show, the funny, the random, the body, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party. Show, the funny, the random, the body, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party.
Hey everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
It's a podcast where we try to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball that has ever existed or ever will exist, and then we have a fun time conversation that often leads into improvised comedic scenes about what we've seen and what we've talked about.
Well, I believe you're right on that one.
Yes, spot on. Print it.
To the presses with this.
Our first issue.
Yes, the first issue of the first British newspaper.
Kame House Party, a strict political rag.
Absolutely. Our mustaches are glorious.
Yes, we're shaking hands with them as we speak.
That's what it was like during the first paper. That's what they'll write about in the second paper.
Men shake mustaches.
Headline. Now, children, get back to work.
Dig that coal. Pulp, stomp that pulp, that wood pulp.
Indeed.
With your feet.
Do it. I know it hurts. Keep it up.
Yes.
You're building character, children, character.
There'll be an extra parsnip in your gruel this evening.
You hear that? An extra parsnip, children.
Well, half a parsnip. Let's not.
Yes, of course. We need
let's not
more
get
money
credit.
from our paper.
Yes, for the paper.
Oh, yes, of course, for the paper. Not lining my pockets with it.
Yes, no, paper as in the future raptor for money.
Oh, I see.
We have a time machine too. We're British, of course.
Of course. Haven't you seen
Mr.
Mr.
Wells?
Doctor Who?
I was going to insinuate that one of us was H.G. Wells himself.
I
Doctor
was
Who's a fine reference.
Indeed.
I know what that is. I've seen the future.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, we'll never get comeuppance.
And see.
Scene. All right, so those are monsters of characters, but it's also a little bit of a taste of what kind of shenanigans we like to get into if one of us does a funny voice and we just want to roll with it.
That's true.
But before we can get into talking about Dragon Ball proper, we like to go through a little bit of Kame housekeeping. And the first order of Kame housekeeping is the 1 minute roundup.
Oh, we finally got to the top of the mesa.
Woo! Look at that view.
I can see for miles.
I can see your house, Ezra.
Well, Jesse, it's a fine ranch, isn't it?
Yep, 12 stories.
That's right. I got me a 12-story ranch.
Ooh.
I built
For
it.
each of your 12 daughters.
I built a story for each daughter in line of when they will be wed. My oldest is on the first floor, and I keep my youngest, Jesseline, in the top floor.
Yes,
She is not to meet a man until she moves down.
All right, I'm going to laugh. I think I got some laughs in there.
I was
skipped
holding.
over.
I really had to hold it.
Yeah, that scene didn't make any sense, and it normally doesn't because the 1 minute roundup starts with a Western scene for some reason that has come. You know what? That's just what we do.
It's
We
history
come to accept
now.
it. Yeah,
It's
We don't-
digital history.
it's oral. It's literally oral tradition because I don't remember how it started. We could go back and listen, but I won't.
Nor will I. Because, Aaron, that constitutes research, and that's something we don't do on this pod.
But the 1 minute roundup proper is when one of us explains everything that has happened in Dragon Ball so far in less than a minute. And we do this so you don't have to go back and listen to every episode. You don't have to go on Funimation and binge through what is now 85 episodes of Dragon Ball that we watch.
Gosh,
I mean,
85?
you could.
You could.
Why not?
You might want to.
I'm not going to tell you what to do.
No, we can't.
But if that's not your bag, if you just want to hop right into the comedy, if you're here for us and not Dragon Ball, then well, thank you. But also, we do this. You're caught up. You don't got to worry about it. And this week it's Vince's turn.
Yes, it is my turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. So Dragon Ball, there's 7 magic Dragon Balls. When you bring them all together, you get to make a wish for anything you want. A lot of people want this. So this blue-haired girl named Bulma, she meets a monkey boy named Goku. They go on an adventure. They fight a Pilaf guy. Then Goku fights in Tenkaichi tournament with his best friend Krillin and his master in disguise, Master Roshi. He loses. He goes on an adventure. He comes back. Then he goes on another adventure. He fights the Red Ribbon Army, beats up all those bad guys. Then he goes on another adventure to learn about how to be a better fighter and train for the next Tenkaichi tournament. So he's got 3 years. He's out on the road. He's fighting hair metal bands. He's fighting demon kings. He's fighting Inashikachos and beating up mercenary guys, or he's trying to. And then Goku's like, I gotta get back to Papaya Island. So he meets a green fox named Korichiji, and then they go and they're fighting in the preliminary rounds right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's just Goku fighting.
Goku fighting.
In various situations.
Can I just say that for 1 minute? Goku fighting, Goku fighting,
Go.
Goku fighting. Oh, you're drawing it out.
I'll record it for in the future what I'll do. I mean, maybe I shouldn't tell you because this is very much cheating. I'll just record myself saying Goku fighting, and then I'll digitally stretch it out into 1 minute.
Hold on, were you saying something? Because I wasn't listening. No, I'm kidding. I heard that, and I love it.
Yep, and if you play it backwards, you get a secret message. That's right.
Oh, yes.
These episodes are backward masked.
Yes, they are backward mass.
For you club members.
For you
play it
Kame
backwards.
House Party VIPs.
Yeah, play this episode backwards, and you'll get the secret location to our next party.
Anna.
Did you say Anna?
Yes.
Great.
What? You can hear it backwards. Just giving them an example.
Yeah, play it back. Look, that exchange will make total sense
Once you play it backwards.
Well, the last bit of Kame housekeeping. Now that we're done with our secret message for our secret listeners, is that Vince and I watch 2 different versions of the episode. Vince watches the English dub version. I watch the English subtitled version. So there are little differences here and there. Sometimes they cut some stuff out. Sometimes they put some stuff in. And we'll find out together. So Vince, what is the title of your episode?
Okay, I'm really excited about this one because it does one of my favorite things. This is episode 85, Preliminary Peril. Ooh, that alliteration feels so good.
It is a good elimination.
Feels so good coming out of my mouth.
So mine for episode 85 of Dragon Ball
Hit him with
is I'll make it through Preliminary Survival.
So it says, I will make it through.
Yes. Why do you think that was the announcer?
Kind
you can
of.
You can do this. Will the announcer finish all the copy he has to read before he has to pick up his wife? Find out when I make it through this preliminary recording booth survival.
He's so mad. He's got to pick up his wife.
Don't be mad. You agreed to it. He could have said no.
He could have said no. She's got friends.
Yeah, but he's trying to be more present.
He is. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, you know what? You can make it through, announcer.
I believe in him. Mm-hmm. Just like I believe in all our boys. Because, Aaron, we starting the preliminary rounds in this episode. And, oh, man. I mean...
Let's do some numbers real quick.
Yes, let's do the math.
So there are, according to this episode, 182 martial artists. Only 8 will make it to the actual Tenkaichi tournament.
Right.
Carry the two.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you're actually doing this math. Are you doing it?
Do I? I'm not gonna do it in my head. I can't. I'm just stalling.
So what?
Vince, so here's
180,
what
180 divided by 10
here's what I'm discovering
is
about
8.
myself, Vince, is that I can't talk and type at the same time.
Oh, that's a difficult skill.
That's 1 out of 22.75 fighters will make.
Wow.
Which is roughly 5%. No. Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah. Close-ish.
I mean,
it's not terrible odds.
it's not terrible. Like that feels like a condensed version of the like Olympic trials. Like there are hundreds and hundreds of people that try out for the Olympics, but the trials go on for like a month, right? So like
wow.
or depending on the event and how many people enter. Because like if it's something really popular like the men's freestyle, then they gotta like.
Oh, that's a lot of water boys.
That's a whole lot of water boys. Because everybody knows how to do the freestyle. You just go one arm in front of the other. Because there's like it's not like the Olympic trials aren't just like the summer before the Olympics. You know what I mean? It's like the regionals and then it's the champions final.
Man.
Like, you know, there's different tiers.
I mean, I was gonna go and try out for the biathlon, but now it seems like you talked me out of it. It's too much work.
See, the biathlon.
I was on my way there.
The biathlon is one you could do though, because there are
Explain.
probably so few people trying to do the biathlon at Olympic level. If you just trained really hard for like I don't know.
See, I'm talking about that skiing shooting. That one, right?
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's like the lady who played like she was in the Olympics, but she like couldn't do half pipe skiing or snowboarding or one of them. And because of where she's from and so few people did not try out for it, that her like she ended up being on like the 8-man squad for that country for the half pipe event. And she just skied down the middle. And she did not come in last place because somebody else fell and she did not fall.
Whoa.
I wish I could remember her name.
That's some Tim Ferriss shit.
I wish I could remember her name. And I'm sorry I can't.
Well, yeah, someone will remind us. Maybe she will.
But yeah, we're opening the preliminary rounds, and all I can say is it's like that Dr. Seuss book, One Fish, Two Fish, right? Where you're counting up, but you're counting all the different kinds of fishes, or like Go Dog Go. Like there are dogs in cars that are stacked. There are dogs in cars that are whack. There are all these different dogs in cars. There's so many different fighters there, and it blows my mind. My mind.
I saw that there are so many. And you know what I did? I was like, I know we've done it before. We're like, look at all these amazing background characters and all these different silhouettes to ponder over. And I cut that Gordian knot in half and said, not today. I'm not going to count this shit.
No. We could not count them all.
Except for the weird, if you follow us on Twitter you or Instagram, you would have seen this. There's a weird, I don't want to say a slug man, but maybe that's it.
There's no describing that person.
But he has eye stalks, but then also little thick whiskers on the side of his head. And I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be some kind of animal, but I don't know who or what.
It's insect-like.
Yeah. It's a bug man, which is gross.
But it's also the first of his kind that we've seen in this epi.
He crawled through the mud to get to this tournament. I mean,
oh my gosh.
I mean, it sucks for him because he ain't gonna make it.
What if he does?
Oh, I hope so. Oh, man.
Wouldn't that be something?
And that's what the show becomes about. We do a total rebranding.
we rebrand and it's Bugman.
Bugman. Bug House Party.
Bug House Party.
Roach Motel.
Roach
Shindig.
Motel 6. That's who we is. But I since you spoke about that lovely and majestic creature who is brave enough to step into the ring for the Tenkaichi tournament, there was one fighter that I could not get out of my mind no matter how hard I try.
Oh, that's love, Vince.
I think I'm in love with the purple walrus in the red t-shirt that is featured, I think, in a couple of cuts. Because he is ready. I'm gonna post this one. Probably the night of this recording. The purple walrus, it looks like a fierce competitor. Like he looks like Wilford Brimley if he worked out a lot. Like he is ready. He's got the angry eyes and those pearly white tusks. He takes good care of his teeth. I just want to know what kind of technique he's got.
Ooh. Flipper technique.
Oh, flipper.
He controls the seas.
Yes.
He's avenging his brother from the Red Ribbon Army.
Aaron, you're so right.
I remembered.
What a deep cut. What a callback. Oh. Felt good. Whew. You really got me there on that one.
Yep. My intention. To trick you.
I mean, they don't really take their time in this episode. They get right to it.
Yeah, they're in a hurry. And I gotta, again, with these preliminaries, I'm like, yeah, we know. We know.
Yeah.
We know what's going on. We know the trick.
There's far less patter than in the first Tenkaichi tournament because there are way more fighters and way fewer everything else.
And we see, basically we get the rundown that all of our Z boys, well, our D boys now, they'll be Z later, that they are all in different brackets. So there's no way that they'll have to face each other in the preliminaries. So that's sort of Dragon Ball's way of letting us know that they're all going to make it.
Yep. They do a good job of setting the stage for what comes after this.
And then we see those two mercenaries.
Yeah.
And I think at this point we can just go ahead and spill the beans if you haven't. Have you figured it out, kids?
Kids out there in the real world that aren't inside of a cell phone or a computer, you could say the name. If you're listening right now, shout the name out. Shout it out in a public place.
Here are the clues. Short, tall.
Third eye.
White face.
Rosy cheeks.
Kind of dicks.
Students of Master Hermit Crane.
Ripped as shit, actually.
Word.
Oh,
Ripped
man.
AF.
I did not.
I was not ready.
Took his shirt off and like, whoa.
I got my first hot flash.
Man, they bumped up the animation budget on that. That's like 12 extra lines they got to draw.
We're going to be here all night.
Stupid abs.
Why did they need so many?
12.
I wish we could just draw children like Goku and Krillin. They don't have any muscles.
They got soft little bellies. That's what we want.
That's what we want to draw. We want to draw soft little bellies.
Yeah.
Animators, illustrators. All we want to do is draw soft little bellies.
I got to draw these hard men doing hard things.
It hurts my hands. Their abs are so sharp.
Ow.
Oh, I drew them so cut. and scene.
So the two mercenaries are Tien and Chaozu.
Yes.
We finally know their names.
We can finally speak their names.
Yes.
Tien and Chaozu are
Tien and Chaozu fame.
They're doing exactly what you said they were doing, being kind of dicks about everything.
They're just like, all right, let's watch this competition.
They're just, everything bores them. They're looking down on everybody, including our D boys. Mm-hmm. But what I was excited was we got to, and I was glad that this happened first, is we got to see Yamcha square off first.
Yes. And his opponent, a Mohawk man.
Yep.
And I think they just stole some plays from Bruce Lee's book. Yamcha's doing some Tai Chi style moves. They're very Bruce Lee.
Yes.
Then the Mohawk guy gets so mad and so intimidated by this that he throws 3 boards in the air, jumps up, and breaks them all in the air.
Yeah.
I'll finish this, but I want to get into it a little bit.
Yeah.
But Then after that, Yamcha's like, boards don't hit back.
Yamcha.
And I'm like, I'm 99.9% sure that is a straight up Bruce Lee line.
It probably is.
It feels like it.
It does feel
or
like
Jackie
it.
Chanism. Some great martial artists have said that.
Yes. I 100% agree.
Before Yamcha. Yamcha's a thief.
Yeah. Well, that's how we were introduced to him. He's a straight up thief.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's a quote thief.
He's a quote thief. But I wanted to so part of the thing I had a little bit of a problem with in this epi, there are rules about the prelims and about the tournament. You cannot fight outside of the ring or you get disqualified. Mm-hmm. You're not allowed to bring any outside weapons or you will be disqualified.
Oh, that's new on my end, but
right? I thought they weren't allowed to have any outside weapons.
I'm sure they're not.
Yeah,
but they didn't say they didn't explicitly say it in my.
They didn't explicitly say it.
It was just, hey man, no time limit. You either get knocked out, you quit, or you get KO'd.
Yeah. But why would they allow him to bring boards?
Where did he? I mean,
and you had the right follow up question. Where is he keeping them things?
Ooh,
he ain't wearing no shirt. He got them on his butt.
Well, it's the case he gets spanked. He won't feel it. If I lose this tournament, my mom's gonna whoop my little tush. But with these boards back there, I won't feel a thing, even if I do lose.
Can I just say, because this is where we get a bunch of interesting voice work for these ancillary characters in my version, and probably in yours as well. But
I'm sure if I spoke fluent Japanese,
if you spoke fluent Japanese, you would
had an understanding of different accents. I'd be cracking the fuck up.
Exactly. But for the English version, there are some gems. There's some gems, and I'm not going to be able to do them all justice, but I'm going to try this one because the Mohawk Man. Let me see if I can give it to you. Let me see if I can say it, and then you tell me where the Mohawk Man's accent's from.
Okay.
Boy, what are you doing?
Oh, he's little Cockney. Little Cockney boy.
Little Cockney.
He works at that newspaper.
Yeah,
factory
he did work at the newspaper factory.
Yeah.
So they draw back and forth, and I loved his Australian accent. I did a really bad Australian accent. It's closer to Australian than it was what I was doing.
All right.
But I don't want to do it again.
They're close.
They're close.
We've talked about this before, but Australian accents are very hard. It's very hard to not do. I think everyone in the United States can do a decent to very good British accent.
Well, I mean, more specifically, I'd say a Cockney accent.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to get someone doing a Western London accent versus a posh South London accent. If you go south of the Thames, you're getting a whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
Yeah, Australian accents are hard. There's it's slightly different. It's its own little beast. I'm sure your boy Corey is going to be upset.
Yeah, he'll have something to say. He takes me to task for my horrible Australian accents.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this Australian Mohawk man, probably from Mad Max world. He gets beat up real quick.
Oh yeah.
But we do learn that Yamcha has mastered the afterimage technique.
Oh yeah.
So much so that Goku is even impressed.
Goku, I think, is pleasantly surprised by everybody's improvement in these early goings.
Well, he's been fighting a bunch of weak boys, I feel like, these past 3 years. I mean, he's definitely stronger, but
oh yeah, not every
like this.
Yeah, this is it. This is the mecca of fighting.
It's a whole new ball game. So after that, Krillin's match is up next.
Oh yeah,
and he faces what I can only describe as basically a Schwarzenegger face and body, but with a red fro.
Yeah, a little bit. Did he have a specific name or backstory that Yamcha goes into?
Yes, Yamcha. Yamcha, again, the fighting, the martial arts fan that he is, he knows everyone. This is Anton the Great, a former pro wrestler
Yep.
who was basically too good at it
Yes.
or too violent, so he had to quit.
Yep, pretty much. He's too, in my version, it was pretty much the same. I was wondering if they changed that or not.
All right, so here,
Yeah.
pro wrestling correct, because he's got some trash talk. He knows how to work a mic.
Oh, yeah, he's playing a great heel out there.
All right, let me drop some hot lines from him. What's his voice? Can you voice me up?
The voice for this guy.
Was it a Jesse the Ventura kind of thing?
It was more of a kind of thing.
Now I'm just going into a butt head.
Yes, Mr. Butthead.
Mr. Beavis and Boothead.
Mr. Butthead, your table at Le Foie Gras is ready.
Your nachos.
Your nachos a la Wheels is ready.
Your television with your music videos are prepared in the parlor. S'il vous plaît.
And we've finished off your experience with plenty of TP for the bumhole. C'est très bien, très bien. Très bon.
All right. Look, let's talk about some wrestling boys. So,
Yes.
okay. So here's some lines. If you don't want to get killed, go home and do your coloring books. Which is kind of solid.
That's a good bird. That's a good bird. Can I give you one?
Yeah.
I almost didn't notice you down there, Baldy. If it wasn't for your shiny head, I would have thought you were a speck of dust.
Ooh.
Yep.
That hurts, honestly.
It stings.
Speck of dust.
It's a bit wordy though.
It doesn't flow very well. But all right, here's one more.
Oh yeah, you go and then I got one more.
That's a saucy little mouth you got there, octopus baby.
Octopus baby?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
What? I mean, I think
Even
it's
Krillin, even Krillin is confused. He's like, octopus baby. That doesn't make it like. Hold on,
I'm gonna start using that on the streets. Like, hey, out of the way, octopus baby.
Oh man,
They're gonna be like, what?
this motherfucker called me an octopus baby. People get shot up in my neighborhood.
Yeah, you walk around calling somebody octopus baby. Above or below a certain street, you get shot.
I don't. Yeah, man. I don't know where. It's just odd.
He says one more line, and I think I got it. It's oh, you're my opponent? I thought you were just some toe jam. He calls him toe jam. And it's so dumb.
It's like, well, that's insulting to him. It's
Yeah.
like, wait, you're saying first of all, you're saying that your feet are not clean. Second of all,
yeah,
they're just encrusted.
they're so dirty they molded.
Yeah. And two, that it's so big and such a common occurrence that you would mistake a person for your toe jam, sir.
Yes, absolutely ridiculous. This guy is great.
You know
he
what?
He needs to be in WWE right now.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say we can characterize Krillin as overconfident right now, right?
Yeah. In this,
he's got a bit of a big dick about himself right now.
Yeah, well, Big Dick Krillin swinging around,
Swanging that
doing
thing.
fucking, just skipping rope.
Because he's fighting Anton the Great, and I think Yamcha is like warning him to watch out, don't let him grab you.
Yeah.
Krillin immediately lets him grab him,
Yeah.
and it looks like Krillin's in real trouble.
Well, here's the thing that freaks me the fuck out. So Krillin is, what do we say, 3 feet?
Yeah.
He is, Anton grabs him, and he can fit Krillin in the palm of his hand.
Yeah.
Which means like his hand.
The man is huge.
Yeah, his hand is like 2, that would mean his hand's like 2 feet.
Yep.
Foot and a half, 2 feet wide.
That's like
that is a giant.
It's
He's
bigger than
King
Shaq.
Kong in it. Yeah.
bigger than Shaq.
That dude, he's not palming basketballs. He's eating them like grapes.
He's palming Volkswagen Beetles, son.
Yeah.
He's dunking Volkswagen Beetles.
Oh, don't you want to see some Volkswagen Beetles get dunked? On like a and one sort of tournament?
and one mixtape tour with Anton the Great.
From the 3-point line.
Anton, he's got a Volkswagen Beetle, y'all. He's got a Volkswagen Beetle.
It's a 2001 Jetta through the hoop, under his legs and then through the hoop for the 3-point line.
He's got that hot sauce with that Jetta.
Oh, he's got a 1986 Rabbit.
He's got a rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Anton's pulling out a Reliant Robin from the Soviet Union.
Wah, 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 wah. That's imported.
You can't get that. You can't just dunk a Reliant Robin. It's got 3
insane.
wheels.
That's like, I don't know why I thought of this, but now, how would you like the Transformers movies more if correct me if they've done this, because it seems very Michael Bay-y.
Uh-huh.
If there's a scene where they're in a junkyard and they're playing fucking hoops with a bunch of scrap cars.
Hold on. I'm checking my database because I've seen most of the Transformers movies. Mm-hmm. And I don't think they're ever playing basketball. But those
great.
I bet you those 2 racist robots from the one where Jetfire's in it, Old Man Jetfire.
Mm-hmm,
I'm sure they did something. Oh, they played soccer or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
See,
played, like they were soccer fighting or something.
See, here's the thing. I don't hate that. You get Shia LaBeouf and Mark Wahlberg watching from the stands. They have little pendants. Bumblebee plays through his radio mouth the Harlem Globetrotters theme. Yeah, but it's all staticky and or a remix that Deadmau5 did for like A Million Bones. And then the Decepticons attack.
Hi, Megatron! Let's school these fools!
Megatron, Starscream. Don't bring that garbage into my house.
Shut up, Prime! I'm going to school your bitch ass and take you home to your mother!
Call your own fouls, chump.
Ball, bitch! See, I can't keep going. But we need to think long and hard
Dear
about doing
Mr.
that.
Michael Bay, if you can pull a George Lucas real quick,
oh man,
and add this into the special edition.
Just give us one deleted scene, sis.
I want to make this a clip, but I think it's too long.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, but this is good stuff. Look, this is what you came for, right? Long diatribes. In the middle of Krillin being grabbed and like his life being threatened as his life is being crushed out of his hands, we're like, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about some fucking Transformers tearing up the court.
Oh man. I bet you Starscream's got some nasty handles though, for real.
He's fighting dirty.
Oh, of course he is. Mm-hmm. He's doing all the tricks.
So Krillin, it actually looks like the end. Yamcha's like, oh my god, this guy has 400 kilograms of pressure in his palm, which is weird that he knows that.
I mean, Yamcha has all the all the fighter cards.
Yeah.
He's such a fan.
Oh, he's got in his locker at Kame House. Mm-hmm. He's got all those posters, but it switches like every week.
Of course.
He's one of those.
He's got to keep it up.
Nope. He's a fair weather martial arts fan.
Of course.
But then all of a sudden, like the music gets very dramatic, and then it stops. It's not a record scratch, but it feels like it. Mm-hmm. Krillin looks at the camera, waggles his eyebrows, and says, just kidding. And then judo throws Anton out of the ring. Is that pretty much how it went down on your end?
There's a little bit more Krillin backstory in that moment. So Krillin, he does the same thing. He waggles his eyes. He goes, how'd you go in there for a minute? You know, before I took up martial arts, I thought about becoming an actor.
Ooh.
And then he judo throws him.
Wow, that's a lot of words they slammed in there versus just kidding.
Yeah, yep. I think they padded that, like they just kind of recycled some of the animation there because it must go a little bit longer than that scene for you because he says all of that. Mm-hmm. We also learn a little bit. This is a teaser for later in the episode. We also learn about Krillin's parents, at least in my version.
Go on.
I mean, it's after the commercial.
Okay.
So we gotta wait.
That's new. Okay, that's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
So Krillin wins easily, and that's when Tien and Chaozu basically show up and like start throwing some shade.
Yeah.
And that's what takes us to the commercial.
Hello, silly humans. It is I, Starscream, of the Decepticons, and I'm taking time out of waiting on Megatron's every whim to tell you about this great podcast, Kame House Party, and how you should help them in their goals of dominating the world by getting at the top of the list of Dragon Ball podcasts on iTunes. All you have to do is subscribe and give a 5-star review. And they'll read whatever you write on air. If I gave a 5-star review, I'd say Megatron is the best. Hashtag kill all Autobots. Or maybe, Megatron is the worst. I'm on the side of the Autobots now. And in the length of this ad, I've switched sides, and now I'm boys with Sam Witwicky and Optimus Prime. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share across the universe.
Now that's what I call ad.
Holy molars. We got that guy?
Get those checked out.
I should.
They're causing a great deal of pain. Ha
I can whistle through my teeth.
Oof.
That's not true.
They stink. Ha. Get that dead tooth.
Oh, man, that's not funny. Having a dead tooth must suck.
Yeah, it's got a... Yeah, I'm sorry. R.I.P.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
So a good chunk of the episode, I'm just realizing, is
it is this interaction
just slamming it on each other.
It is. It's Tenkaichi slams off the mat. That's the podcast that follows the Tenkaichi tournament.
Yeah.
That is usually hosted by Yamcha, but because he's in the tournament, he got some other guy to do it.
Greatest under the pod.
Greatest under the pod.
Mm-hmm. So we Goku remembers Tien and Chaozu, and we have a flashback. You know how far back that flashback goes, Vince?
2 epis?
Yeah, like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I was pretty sure. I was like, wait, I just watched that.
Why are we doing? Yeah, like why are we?
Why do we have to see all of that? Why could we just get an exposition dump?
I mean, technically, 3 years, but not for us.
3 years. Yeah, but these 3 years were cut together like Westworld. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know what you mean. I won't say any more for those who have not imbibed.
Oh, but you should, and that's all I will say.
Yeah.
I will stop because we could do another podcast on that alone.
Yep. We won't. Goodbye.
We won't.
These podcast delights have podcast ends. Yeah, that's the quote.
Yep.
So Krillin and Chaozu have this weird... Chaozu's just like eyeing him down real creepily.
Yeah.
Like Krillin's getting kind of freaked out. And then out of the blue, Chaozu's just like points at him and says, Shorty. Calls him Shorty.
Oh, okay. You got Shorty in yours?
Yeah. And Krillin's very upset about this.
I
He's
got
like,
something
"But you're
far
short too."
more offensive.
Oh no, America.
America, America, America. We don't like this word anymore, but they used the I don't really want to say it because I made the mistake of
Okay.
saying it.
All right, here's what you do. You text it to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Text
do you
me.
actually?
Look, text me a racial slur, real quick.
It's not racial, but I'm actually texting it to Aaron right now.
Okay, yeah, no, this is the bit I want you to.
Yeah, I'm texting it to you.
Oh yeah,
I
know how you
got
don't-
flack. I got flack
what?
for saying this on stage once. I will never make that mistake again. As an extremely tall person, I feel as
maybe
though
that was it. Maybe they were. Look, were you reverse bullied? Actually, I'm unsure.
I'm pretty sure it's not okay.
I'm genuinely unsure. Look, he's a little. He says little person, but not in the fun. Not in the.
yeah,
there's not a.
He
fun
calls
way.
Krillin a little person in a mean way, in a derogatory way.
yeah. But it's also like, but Chaozu, what?
Chaozu's just playing mind games.
He's He's
Chaozu-
self-hating.
Oh, Chaozu.
You should love yourself. You and your weird ghost face.
Chaozu does
All right.
have a ghost face.
Is Chaozu a ghost boy? Is he already dead? I know he dies, but is he already dead? Can you? I don't care. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait 2 more years to find the answer.
To find out if he's already dead.
Yeah.
I don't think he's already dead. I think. Oh,
It's just
what
his
did I
look.
hear?
He
I think
fell
it's
into
his-
some powder, and
he's
he's
from-
like, "That's a good look. That's a fucking good look for me."
I think he's from like another reality, like a demon world, maybe. Like maybe Chaozu's
wait.
from the demon world.
He's a Mr. Mixelplick
Yes,
sort of character.
Yeah, he's kind of like that.
And what is? All right,
I'm not sure.
maybe I can.
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
If you look, listener, if you know Chaozu's origin story, just tweet it at us.
Yeah,
Tweet it or Instagram
I'm sure
it.
it could be said in that in so few characters.
It's so few. You got 280.
Don't just send me a link to the Wikipedia article.
Please don't send a link.
Come on.
Because that, if we open that link and we read it, that's research.
Yeah. And we go back to our dimension.
Yeah, then we have to go back to our dimension.
And we can't podcast for 30 days. Then I'm sorry. What, you thought it was a dumb, jokey reason we don't do research?
No, it's a legit reason. If we do any research, then we have to go back to Blornock 8.
Yeah. Blornock 8 is very boring. There's no podcasting.
No podcasts. Just long form interview shows everywhere.
Only Crodcast.
Crodcasts. Ugh.
That you get
And they're
on
all
your
hosted by the same Snorla. And he's got this droning voice that's just like,
And the files are so big, they barely fit in my Pi phone. Or
And
my
that's just-
Mandroid device.
yes, that device that you have. You're so lucky you have one of those.
Yeah, look, I'm a rebel. Look, in that other dimension, I'm a rebel and I use the Pi phone. Everyone else is using that Mandroid.
Yeah, everybody else uses a Mandroid or even a garage door phone.
Yep. Everyone going to the Mandroid store.
I love my garage door PC.
I mean, it's very stylish. But the cost, man, the cost versus the power.
I mean, yeah, it's but it syncs up so well with my Mailbox One X.
I don't.
This is just for
Why
me
is-
right now.
This is only for us. We have lost everyone.
Oh, this is
Minutes
great.
ago.
This is great. I'm so glad.
Look.
glad it got there.
This is why we don't want to go.
This is why we
Back
don't
to
want
our
to go
dimension.
back. Because
Yeah.
the names are so silly for everything. We just laugh at them.
God, there's just
And we're the only one that finds them funny.
Well, we've been here.
Yeah, we've been here for so long that the names just sound so dumb now.
They're very dumb. God, you know what else is dumb?
The fact that Yamcha and Tien have like a really I think it's a 2-minute long stare down where
There's-
they just sorry, you take it.
No, here's what it is though. I do kind of like that they're setting up this rivalry between them.
Yes.
And there's this weird back and forth where Tien, very serious, as he will always be, he's like, you missed your opponent's weak spot by 1 centimeter. Then Yamcha, you think, I feel like, oh, Yamcha's gonna like, oh, you're right. Be a real Yamcha about it. But then he's like, nah, man, I did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, Yamcha's got the confidence of a hero.
He said, because I don't want to murder.
Yeah, Yamcha, in the English version, he says, like, I don't kill my opponents, but I'll make an exception for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You get, like, to the point where they're about to fight outside the ring, thus eliminating themselves.
Sorry. Did you notice, like, because it's as they're bringing, I think you were going to say Jackie Chun comes in and breaks it up. But as they're doing that, Chaozu and Krillin are just staring daggers at each other, and they're giving them the dotted lines that are meeting in the middle. And I love that device that they do in anime when people are staring daggers at each other. It's so
Where's
great.
Where's Goku's physical
rival?
Yeah, wait a minute. Toriyama. One's tall, one's short. They both have, as we'll come to see, pervy masters. Toriyama, you sly bastard. You sly, lazy bastard. You're just doing the mirror match. You just did a color swap. You son of a bitch.
All Gokus in Dragon Ball Fighters. If you're fighting somebody who does all Gokus and then you do all Gokus, because you can do that.
That's just, yeah, man. That's what he did. And he made them both bald because he's like, I don't want to fucking draw hair. Here's a hat.
Here's a hat.
Here's
now you're somebody
head.
different.
Fuck it.
Here's a hat. You have no eyebrows.
Yeah. Paint your fate wise. There you go. What's the Yamcha got? 2 eyes, 3 eyes. There we go. Different.
Different.
But the same. One's goofy, one's serious. Great. One's a ghost and one's a jerk.
One's old and one's young. What?
One's a reptile, the other's an avian.
But yeah, so Jackie Chun comes in, breaks it up, mentions, "Hey, you two, if you both fight, then you're both going to get disqualified," and that kind of breaks it up. Yamcha says something like, "I knew that. I wasn't going to waste my something on him."
His something.
I forget what he was going to say. It was something stupid.
I'm not going to waste my kisses on him.
I'm not going to waste my butterfly kisses on him.
I'm not going to waste my soft hands on his firm abs.
Why would I waste my lotion Kleenex on him?
I'm not going to waste my last 2 malted milk balls on him. They're all for me.
I can't keep going. I'm kidding. I'm not going to waste my fuzzy slippers on him.
Ooh, you pulled a Krillin on me.
I'm not going to waste my Krillin on him.
I'm not going to waste the last 2% of my battery Instagramming this on him.
I think we should stop.
All right. Well, let's take a break. Let's go out to the terrace, find a nice cool spot under umbrella, and join the rest of the Ball Squad.
Wait. Before that, as Tien, record scratch.
I already placed my order.
I'll be right there. I just tell the audience something.
Okay.
This is where that payoff for my my Krillin's parents story comes in. Because Chaozu calls him short in such a derogatory way, as they're walking away, Krillin's like, "My parents were 6 feet tall." Yeah.
Oh man, I don't get any of that, but I wish I did.
So Krillin's got 6 feet tall parents. He wanted to be an actor.
Man.
And
I mean, he's got the hype for it.
he's got the hype for it. Little did he know, he's more prepared to be an actor than I am.
Yeah.
Because I am a giant person. Cameras must be at least 50 yards away for me to be in frame.
Yeah.
I bet you that's why
on
Anton the Great wasn't in pro wrestling.
They couldn't frame him up.
They couldn't frame him.
It's like, dude, you can't get through the entranceway.
How are we going to shoot this?
We have to lower you down on a crane each time. That is
Expensive. That means we can't have the cage match at the ready. Ugh. Also, he
Yeah.
doesn't fit in the cage.
I know he just crawls around like a little turtle. It's adorable, but it ain't wrestling.
Man.
Anton, get that surgery.
And scene. Man, those
Yeah.
the wrestling commissions are rough, y'all.
Ooh, yeah. It's better now, but they did put people through a lot of physical expectations back in the day.
I mean, I think if you look at the ring now and look at it back in the Attitude Era and try to see how much give there is in the Attitude Era when they're taking those hard hits, there's no give.
Oh,
Because I feel like the ring bounces more now. Like when somebody gets slammed on the ground.
it's about the same, but there's
Oh, it's
definitely a
about the
lot.
same?
I feel like they're a lot more.
They're better at
There's a lot
taking
le-
bumps.
Well, there's a lot less hardcore. I was talking about. There was a very, 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 very not so much now, but there was a very, very big push for steroid use.
Oh yeah,
back-
yeah.
Even like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That has gone down some.
But
I ain't a dummy.
look, be real. Wrestling is great if you like it.
Oh man.
No, I mean, like, I don't watch wrestling, but I can appreciate what it is, and like the intense amount of thought that goes into like the storylines of all these characters, and I mean, not characters, but all the wrestlers, and like what they go through and how they like become heels and heel turns and all that kind of stuff. I think that's really cool from an organizational standpoint, but I'm not 10 anymore and I'm not interested. That's just me. That's just me, man. I'd rather watch anime.
Yeah. Give me a man's entertainment.
Yeah, this is
A
what men watch.
shoujo. Give me a shonen. Sorry, shoujo's the lady one.
Wait, what?
Shonen is boys.
Uh-huh.
Shoujo is gals.
So there's a
Am I saying that right?
There's a Sojo jump?
Maybe. Or sit.
No.
Sojo leap.
Sojo leap. Sojo Shonen Jump. Shoujo leap.
And never the two shall
Now
meet.
meet.
Except at night when no one's looking. Star-crossed magazines. That's their paper. Intermingling.
Ooh, yeah. Those perforated edges.
Yeah. That's some shuffling together.
Like a deck of cards, baby.
Yeah. Gross noises.
Yeah, you know what I'm
That's
talking
right.
about.
It's the sound of books fucking. That's what
beast,
that is.
That's how you build the beast with two spines.
Our inks. They're mixing.
Our ink. They're mixing. We're making a YA novel.
And 2 years later, Twilight was born.
Oh, and you know what, Aaron? I gotta hit this. I gotta hit this big old button because that is
Ooh, it's glowing.
canon,
Not
Nick Cannon.
It's
true.
Yep, that's how it was done. In
But
the heat of pulp passion.
Oh gosh, the heat of wood pulp passion. But Aaron, I left you out on the terrace to get something to get your food out under the nice umbrella with the rest of the ball squad. You know,
they're-
Balma, Poir, Launch, Oolong, all chilling outside.
Don't forget Turtle.
How could I forget Turtle?
Yeah, how could you?
How could I? I can't.
So they're hanging out. And then Master Crane comes in and he's just, look, man, I think that's all it is. If you're above a certain age in Dragon Ball world, something happens.
Yep.
You just become a creepy old man.
You become a creepy old dude.
So Crane, I mean, actually at first he just comes in just to talk shit on Roshi.
Yeah. Which I don't understand.
Oh,
He's so lonely.
Oh, are you Roshi's friends? Well, fuck him. Right? Am I right, dude? You don't like him.
Hey, ladies, I hear you know Master Roshi. Well, fuck you.
His students are gonna lose. I bet that hurts you.
Doesn't it hurt your egos, you non-fighters, you?
And then he gets very personal very quickly.
Yes.
Are you Roshi's girlfriend?
Oh,
Hey,
he asked those questions?
Will you come live with me? I'll make you feel great. Direct quote.
Direct quote?
Yeah. So I think what it is that Crane is similar to Master Roshi. He's just the more forward Master Roshi. Because Roshi's still, he's a bit of a shy boy still, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Crane's just,
bit.
nah, fuck it.
Crane's like, I know what I want.
Give me
You know why they call me Master Crane?
No, I don't.
Because I use a crane. Because I make you crane your neck in pleasure. Master
Like
Crane.
I'm looking at something or...
Like you're feeling. I make you feel so good that you throw your head back like a crane. You know what I'm saying?
The animal. But wait, why would you be called Master Crane?
Because Roshi sucks. Roshi sucks and you suck.
Come live with me.
Come live with me. You suck. Master Crane perfected the art of negging. That's his martial art.
You piece of shit.
Want to come home now?
Is it working yet?
Oh.
So Launch, ever the feminist icon. She's had enough of this. She pulls out her Uzis and just tries to shoot him down. 2 clips worth.
2 clips.
But like all martial artists, he caught all the bullets.
He did. He caught every bullet.
All right. So and then as he walks away, his last remark is, "Here's a message for Roshi. Hope he made funeral arrangements for his students. I'm out.
Yeah.
Also, here's my address if you change your mind about the living with me thing.
Also, I'm staying in the same hotel as you, room 114.
I had keys made for each and every one of you." He slips them to Puar, Oolong, and Turtle.
And Turtle. Sorry, hold on, Aaron. I'm really sorry. My kitten is
No.
running amok. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The cat needs
We're on a really
attention.
good roll, and I heard my kitten clawing
The new
up.
cat.
What?
Not Toulouse.
No, yeah, the new kitten.
Tokyo.
Tokyo. Tokyo was
Neo-Yokyo.
Yo-Yokio Tokyo. Neo-Yokio Tokyo. She was climbing up my soundbar trying to get
Oh, jeez.
to a toy that I hid so she wouldn't make a ton of noise during the podcast. But
Well,
we good now. I stopped.
Mission
it.
accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
He's going to fuck Turtle, is what I was saying.
Oh, yes, of course. We all knew that.
Yeah.
Turtle was giving them like, I'll be their eyes.
It's like, I don't give a fuck.
These turtles ain't loyal.
I need a real man.
One that can provide for my son.
Roshi don't give me nothing. Anyway, well, now that we've made jokes about bestiality.
Oh, man. This is one for the record books.
So we come to the next fight. It's Tien versus a sumo wrestler. Some guy makes fun of the sumo wrestler in the stands, or in the crowd. The sumo wrestler jumps out to show him his fighting prowess. Basically, he has blob powers. He's so big, you can't really hurt him.
Yep.
Here's my question. Dude stepped out of the ring. He's
Okay.
out. He's out.
He's out. He stepped out of the ring. He's done. Number 1.
And he fought someone. And he fought
Number
someone
2.
else.
He
On two
punched him
counts.
into the wall. He's
what a-
double. That's a double technical foul. You can't see me right now, but I'm doing the T motion from 2 techs, and I'm ejecting him from the game.
Look, I'm not a rule stickler. Really, you know, everyone kind of do your own thing. But in a competition setting, if I see a dude do that, I'd be like, "Hey, man, I will rat his ass out."
I mean, there were probably
That's one less fighter I got to worry about.
at that point there were at least 178 fighters still in the tournament.
Yeah.
So what the F are they doing? Why didn't somebody say, like, this guy's cheating, he should be disqualified?
You broke 2 rules.
Broke
It's
2
2 more
rules
than
at
I
once.
broke.
Then Dog President comes in. No. No. It's fine. It's a 3-strike rule. You get 1 ring out by accident. You get 1 fight by purpose. If you fight a second time, then you are ejected. I am the Dog President of the Tenkaichi tournament. Woof.
One day I'll dethrone you, Dog President. And I'll enforce these rules.
Like hell you will.
Anyway, look, all I'm saying is you're 13 going on 14. You ain't got much longer left.
And you are disqualified.
What?
Dog President out.
No.
Head scene.
Woof.
Woof.
He peed on the carpet too.
He did. He beat on the ring
On the
and
way
left.
out. Well, yeah. This is mine, by the way. Don't y'all forget it.
Don't forget. You smell that? That's me. He peed in every corner of every ring.
When did peeing go out of fashion as a way to show dominance?
Oh, Aaron.
Or was that ever our thing?
Our human thing?
Yeah. No, me and you. Yes, human thing.
Oh, me and you?
Yeah, I mean that was for a time.
A little bit.
The dark days.
Before
when
we
first
invented
met.
pants.
When we were rivals. When
When Aaron and I were rivals, yes.
comedy rivals.
Yes, we were comedy rivals peeing on the streets of outside
This is my
of,
stage.
yeah, outside of
Get out.
theaters. We were
I'd like-
the best.
I'd huff and I'd scratch my feet and I'd like scrape my feet on the ground, kick up dust.
Yeah. I would arch my back and make these noises.
I'd unleash my plumage.
Yes. It was beautiful, by the way.
You know.
Well, I mean, back in our dimension, that's just how things were.
That's just how you. But then we became friends.
Then we became friends when we got trapped in this
Cool dimension.
this really cool dimension.
It's pretty good.
The sky is blue, which is better than red.
Yeah, we have superpowers now. That's what I learned because that's what skies do.
That's what skies do. Skies change you, man. They change you.
Man, that sky really changed you.
Yep.
Yeah, okay,
Change you
agreed.
too, for the better.
So it's Tien fighting the sumo guy.
Yep.
We see. I mean, we've already talked about it. Tien looking good, looking like
Dude,
a
he's-
snack.
Oh man, he's cut.
Oof. Like more cut than anybody.
Anybody. I mean, Yamcha hasn't taken his shirt off, but
Yeah.
like just guns
He's a
alone.
little baby. He's embarrassed.
Oh no, Yamcha with his little arms. But yeah, Tien, he strikes a pose. He's looking good. He's got that weird fire aura around him. The sumo wrestler charges, and in a flicker, you don't really see anything but lines. It looks like one hit, and the sumo wrestler is down. He's knocked out, and all the other fighters they're like, "Wow, did you even see that?" No, I couldn't see that. I'm a walrus.
Like, I'm an insect. I was eating the glue in the carpets. What I missed.
But I think it's Yamcha who says, "Wow, did you guys see that? He threw 3 punches." And then Krillin's like, 3 punches and a kick.
Yeah. They're all very impressed with him.
Yeah. They're very impressed. Goku is excited.
Oh,
Goku is ecstatic about all of this, by the way.
Is peak arousal for Goku.
Yes. His tail is actually wagging at one point.
If Goku
watching
can
his
be
friends
aroused
fight.
by anything, it is this. It is watching people beat the snot out of each other and then thinking about beating the snot out of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's something that comes up, and it's going to come up later in the series, over and over again. But basically, depending on if someone is above you at their level of power, at their level of martial arts. They're so fast that you can't see them. But if you're at their same level, sort of, you can clock their speed and their movement.
Yeah.
So my question is, does martial arts make you better at seeing? Do they train their eyes? How? Because I know it's a fun time boy cartoon, but how that work?
I mean, it definitely, I guess, could improve your reaction time. So in that way, yeah, you can like anticipate better, but like physically see, because that is something that happens in the series a lot.
Yeah.
I never thought about it
Because
that
if you're throwing like 100 punches a second, that's still 100 punches a second. Do you have like the flash vision where everything's slow?
No, I don't think. Well, actually, yeah, maybe. I think so.
I guess that's it.
I'm thinking to
you're
a couple of marquee episodes in the more recent stuff where, like, I'll just say Goku goes Yui, and he's like actually able to just like really slowly dodge things because he's reached a level that is so far beyond anybody else's that everything else seems like it's barely moving. I mean, and we also know Hit from the game Dragon Ball Fighters. He has a power to stop time, but that's different.
Yeah. I guess we gotta go take martial arts.
We gotta try it.
So we don't need to watch slow motion. I only did martial arts, so I don't watch slow motion videos anymore.
Yeah, you just watch
I
things
just
at
look at
real
things.
speed.
Yeah.
I can just look at a hummingbird and get that effect.
Oh yeah. I run my faucet all the time just so I can see how cool it is in slow motion. Yep. That's the end of that joke. It's finally Goku's turn.
Right.
Towards the last bit of the episode here. He is facing off against someone named Champ-O.
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 Okay. They give him a different name in mind.
All right, what is it?
I don't mean to be rude, but it's a way better name.
Oh, sure. Look, I'm not supporting Champ-O as the best choice for a fighter. I'm simply reporting.
They call him King Choppa.
Ooh.
Yeah. He's got his own song by, I believe, P. Pablo. Choppa style, chop, chop, choppa style, choppa style, chop, chop. Come on, chop, chop. Come on, chop, chop. Come on, chop, chop. Come on. All right. That's all I wanted to do with that.
Yeah, that's the style. All right. I mean, King, yeah. Put a king in front of that.
Yeah. King Champ-O, even better than King Choppa. But Champ-O, not better than Choppa. But yeah, it's another one of those baseball card moments between Jackie Chun and Yamcha. They're both like, I know that guy. Where have I seen that guy? Oh my God, I have his rookie card. That's King Choppa. And apparently King Choppa, the last time he fought in the tournament, he won without being touched by a single opponent.
He's a former champ.
Yep.
But yeah, they're building this up as if this is going to be a hard match for Goku, which I hate. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, because you still want to see it, and
but that's how they leave it off. They cliffhanger it.
It's a big cliffhanger.
And in my version, they do this weird rendition for like the last minute of the show. They do this weird rendition of Brahms' Requiem. You know what I'm talking about. Na dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da.
Wow, they really laid it on thick.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm like, guys, this Goku, he's gonna make it to the end.
He's got to.
He's got to fight Tien.
Right. But if memory serves correct, I think this fight is going to be a really good one.
All right. Well, I'll reserve judgment until next week because, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That was all we saw. About what I expected in this episode.
Right.
Just I'm waiting for the good stuff.
They're holding on to that Goku fight good and hard. They really want you to.
Yeah.
They really want you to know, like, Goku really did in 3 years. He made a heck of an improvement by giving him a former champ to go up against to start.
Yeah. And again, it's like the very Dragon Ball thing of like, here's a new character, and then another character saying, I know that guy. He did this, this, and this.
Yeah,
That means he's tough.
Mm-hmm.
But Goku's Goku.
Yeah, Goku is Goku, and Goku does as Goku does.
Yep.
And he usually exists until the very end.
Yeah, a little bird told me that he makes it pretty far in life.
Oh, man.
A little bird, Cartoon Network. Or Toonami.
Toonami, baby.
If you nasty.
If you watch it late at night, if your parents
If you
don't
watch
care
that.
about your bedtime,
Oh, you mean 4 p.m.?
4 p.m.
Wait.
Toonami.
Hold on. Toonami was an afternoon show that turned into an evening show, right?
Right. Because
Right,
I think it
okay.
started at like around like I remember watching it either right before dinner, which would have been 4, or like right after dinner, which would have been like 6 or 7.
When'd you eat dinner, boy?
5:30.
Ooh, that's rough.
I ate dinners real early, and it messed me up because like when I came to the city and I was like, oh man, it's 12 o'clock. It's time for lunch. Everybody's like, we don't eat lunch until 1 or 2.
Vincent, you fucking bumpkin.
And then I was like, oh man, I'm hungry. It's 5:30. Anybody want to go to eat? They're like, oh my, we eat at 7 or 8 here in the big city.
Drinks are at 5:30.
We can't
I'm
eat
we're
on
all,
an empty stomach of alcohol.
we're all Tib Curry here in the city.
I'm Kim Cattrall. Because I love fucking.
Vince, that'll be the one impression that, not that I'll ever get tired of your impressions anytime soon, but that'll be the one I'll never get tired of. On my deathbed.
Yes.
When you
Yes, thank
speak when you speak at my funeral.
I'll do it as Kim Cattrall.
That's just I just want you to go up and be like, very somber cough.
Aaron was my best friend. And I love fucking. I can't take credit for that impression because it's an impression of someone else's impression.
But
But
it'll always be you in my heart.
but I think I put my own stank on it. Just like
No.
I put my own stank. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, I was going to talk about dinners. That very interesting subject of times people eat dinner.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah,
also
yeah.
threw me. When I worked in New Orleans at an ad agency for a few months, I was like, they're like, okay, it's noon, time to eat. I'm like, I'm not fucking hungry. I'm on New York time, baby.
Yeah. We take
doing?
we take an hour lunch at 2.
Yeah.
Then we work
late
till 9,
lunches.
and then we eat dinner at 10, and then we go out to the bar at 12.
Yeah. Then we go to 3 different bars for some reason in one evening on a Tuesday. God, what the fuck are you doing, New York? I don't get it. Go to a bar. The end.
Go there, stay there,
Why do you need 3 different social engagements in an evening?
because there are different people at different bars with different vibes. Duh.
Pick a vibe. Pick your vibe.
Why don't we go?
like the salesman at the sex shop said, pick your vibe.
I think that does it for this episode. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I did like. I'm excited that we're
No, I'm-
in the tournament. We've started the tournament.
Yeah, I am getting Jones up for it. And if you're getting Jonesed up from this podcast, you can talk about that by emailing us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com or talking to us on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. We post all kinds of stuff throughout the week. Some of it's good, some of it's okay. You can reach Vince, Twitter and Instagram, VINT_E, and also on that PlayStation Network. What are you playing, Vince?
Right now, Aaron, I'm getting my skills right in Dragon Ball Fighters. I got a solid team: Bardock, Cell, and Android 18. They've been working pretty well for me. I've been getting my butt handed to me online in casual matches, but I'm not deterred. I'm getting ready for Fused Zamatsu
I thought you
is
were gonna
coming.
say Evo.
No. Fused Zamatsu is coming to was announced as new DLC character. I think there's a trailer out there somewhere. Look for us posting about that. And Gogeta Blue, or no, Vegito Blue is coming to Dragon Ball Fighters. So we have another fusion coming to Dragon Ball Fighters, and I'm curious as to what the moveset's going to be like, because they got to make him pretty different from the other Goku and Vegetas that we have.
I mean, that's the thing, man. I'm like, where are these other ancillary characters?
Like, why haven't we gotten Roshi?
If nothing else, he went to the tournament.
Yeah. Roshi went to the tournament for Universe 7. He should be in the game.
Yeah. You don't think you want to see Roshi's super move?
Him
Throwing
ripping
his shell off and then
beefing
getting
up,
hulked out. Yeah,
yeah.
come on.
That's obviously his level 3 super. And if you hold it again, it gets even bigger and it blasts them into Fire Mountain.
Yeah. Come on.
Man.
Do it up.
And look, you get the Jackie Chun variant costume. Ooh, child, that's DLC, baby. You charge $5 for that.
Give me that Yajirobe.
Come on, we need Yajirobe. We need somebody with a weapon that's not an energy sword.
Yeah. That's not the fastest man alive, Trunks.
Yes, it's not the fastest man
he's
alive,
quick.
Trunks.
Fuck, he's quick.
He's really hard to beat if somebody knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then of course, I'm deep diving into God of War right now, Aaron, and it is sweet, sweet visceral violence. Oh, it's grand.
Yeah. Find Vince on PSN to see what he's playing.
I'll start. I think I'm just
gonna
gonna just casually stream that stuff. No commentary. Just gonna start streaming it whenever I play it for people who want to watch.
Watch him go through menus.
Watch me go through menus and trick out my Kratos character, and then watch me slay. Watch me slay with these combos.
You can pimp your Kratos.
Oh, your Kratos can look however your Kratos wants to, and boy, you can get an Atreus like an Atreus armor. You get his armor for his son. It's cool.
Aww.
It's cool. It's cool.
You can match with your boy. With the boy.
The boy. That's how he says it too. He's like, "Boy, read this."
I'm illiterate.
Kratos is
I
illiterate.
don't want you to know.
He is. It's great. Kratos can't read.
Is that
and
canon?
That's canon. He cannot read the language of the Norse gods.
That's amazing.
Of the old ones, and he cannot. And he doesn't know any of the mythology.
How many monies is this?
There's
Boy, I need smokes.
Boy, go get me some smokes from the top of the tallest mountain in the realm, 7-Eleven.
Thou must go to the VIIXI.
VIIXI, boy.
Get one of their slushies while you're there for yourself. That is your reward, if thou can make it back.
Oh man. It's a really good game, and if you have a PlayStation 4, or PlayStation 4 Pro, you should be playing that game. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, just like Kratos, and just like you should do, no matter what you're doing in life, and as we always say,
keep fighting, boy.